back with putting some stuff into the altered composition book for Lugine that I'm working on. And Carrie gave me this envelope. It has a window, so I thought I'd put it in the front of the book so Lugine can put notes or whatnot, pictures, whatever she wants to add, and file them when she has time. So I think I'm going to cover the flap though. And I'm going to use Family Tree from Jenny Bolin. This is, I think, last year, the year before, her paper. Okay, I got myself buried into a corner here because I've got so much junk out. Alright, so I have been getting so many fun comments from, and just, you know, any of us who do this, make videos that is, I think that's the best part of it, is just hearing from everybody. And of course we like the kudos, but some people are so darn funny. And unfortunately, I wish I used to be able to respond to everyone, but I have some hand problems, so I kind of have to save my hands for crafting, living, typing, working, and unfortunately, I can only answer so many replies. And trust me, I was always really good about it because I really do appreciate it, but I have to, my doctor says I got to start saving my hands, and supposedly I'm not supposed to be doing this, which without this I don't think I could survive. Okay, so I'm not, all you're seeing is white paper, I guess, huh? Sorry about that. I might have to get a better angle for my camera. Well, or for me. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's the state of my hands. And I'm sure you all would agree. Well, that's crooked. Boy. Well, I'm just going to have to put another one on there. I actually can't see. I think my sight is worse than my hands almost. But it's not. But anyway, so please keep commenting, but trust me that I know who you are and I appreciate everything you're saying. And I just can't respond to everybody. So anyways, so how about this crazy weather? Scrubby said the other day, he goes, you know, I've always wished for a mild winter, but he said not like this because we really miss our cold and snow. You know, not so much the crazy cold, but you know, it's kind of a, I don't know, you just get so used to it that you need it every year. Nobody got cabin fever, which is a major phenomenon and problem during the winter up here. Which, you know, that we can do without, but it's this whole no snow thing. Just kind of missed winter. So now, of course, everybody's like, oh, it's going to be a big drought. And panicking already. But anyways, okay. I think I'm just going to glue this down or tape it down. Oh, I got the new stamp set. I shouldn't do this. I was on HSN the other day. I never go on there. I remember the first time I ever saw it, my sister and I had gone down to Tampa, Florida. Not Tampa, Clearwater. And this was like 1983, I think. I think I had just gotten married and my two sisters were going down there and one of them couldn't because of work. So she gave me her ticket and I went. And we were like in awe and enthralled because they had this cable TV stuff down there that we hadn't even heard of yet, really. Well, we heard of it, I should say. In fact, I have a funny story about that. I forgot. When Scrubby and I went on our honeymoon, we drove out to South Dakota, to the Black Hills, which, you know, it's about all we could afford. And we got to Mitchell, South Dakota. Actually, first of all, the first night, we got to Mankato, Minnesota, which is about, oh my gosh, maybe 45 minutes from the cities. And it was dark because we decided, like, at the last minute to go on a honeymoon. Actually, what we did is we counted up the money we got for our wedding and said, hey, we can go on a honeymoon. So we make it to Mankato. And, like, neither of us had really been on road trip before. Like, my girlfriends and I would drive up to Duluth or wherever. Or I'd drive down to see him at college, Scrubby. But, you know, none of us had really gone on a road trip. So we got to Mankato and we're like, oh my gosh, we better pull over and find a hotel. So that was the first night of our honeymoon, was a Fleabag motel in Mankato. Anyways, we got to, what was it? Mitchell, South Dakota. And we go to this hotel, and the hotel said, for cable TV, you know, plug in this antenna. I'm like, oh my God, we got cable. We can watch movies. We can, you know, see what this cable's all about. So I plug it in, and it warms up, turns on. And all you could see, I got ABC, CBS, and NBC. And I couldn't get the cable station, so I went down to the front desk and said, yeah, you know, we're trying to get the cable, and it's not coming on. He goes, oh, it should work. He said, just do this and this. I go, I did that, but it's still, you know, we only get a couple stations. And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, we can't get the cable. So he came in there, and their idea of cable TV, and this is how rural it was and how long ago it was. Their idea of cable TV was being able to get the national, you know, ABC, CBS, and NBC, the regular stations. So I was kind of disappointed. But anyway, so my sister and I are down in Clearwater that same year, and they had Asia, you know, all kinds of cable stations. I swear to God, it's gorgeous out. It's Florida. It's the dead of winter here in Minnesota. In fact, on my way back, I got stuck in Chicago overnight because they couldn't land here because of a snowstorm. And I'm down in Florida, sitting in the house watching Home Shopping Network. Just like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was just so foreign to me. And so that's how I spent, well, not all of it, but I did get some sun. But it was so funny to, so I never watch it because I just thought, oh my gosh, you know, like if you watch Hoarders, not a lot, well not most, but a lot of people that are hoarders, they have a house full of HSN boxes. Because all they do, I guess, is they either go to thrift stores all day or they watch HSN. So, I have always avoided it for that reason, because I know I would probably be terrible. That helps, doesn't it? Alright, so now, what are we going to do with Lou Jean's book? So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it about Home Shopping Network. Oh, yeah, so then I'm on, because then I saw Claudine Hellmuth she was going to be on, and I really like her stuff. So I wrote it on my calendar. I thought, well, I'll just watch it that time, you know, and just see what she's got. Well, one thing led to another, and not only did I buy Claudine's really cute whimsical wood kit, but I also got watching Anna Griffiths, or Griffins, and I bought this thing, this little stamp set, office stamp set. It's really cute. It's got some cool, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sure if you saw the HSN. It's kind of cool though. I needed to see it that way. There, so anyways, that's what I got hoodwinked into. And see that, well here, that's why I can't watch something like that, because I will just shop and shop and shop. Next thing you know, I'll be buying purses and jewelry and caftans and whatever else they sell. Okay, so I'm going to put on my ephemera down, and then I'm going to go back and stamp, because I kind of have an idea of what I'm kind of, like I want for sure a school section, a fall kind of autumny section, a springtime section. So we're going to work on springtime. So now, speaking of springtime, I have to say something. Okay, I can't remember who it was, and I'm not against this person whatsoever. Not at all. It's just, I gotta warn people. Okay, did I see spring? Or is that in my head? Here's umbrella. Okay, so there's that saying, something about dancing in the rain. Well, the other day, I saw, I got an email from a blog that I'm on, or, some kind of thing. And they did I think it was October afternoon. They did a layout about that quote, dancing in the rain. And they had a little girl, probably like a little, I don't know, 5, 6, 7-year-old dancing in the rain in her bathing suit. And we all want to dance in the rain. Some of us do at least. But 3 or 4 years ago, over here in Minnesota land, a little girl, and it was just right across the river from us, a little girl two 13-year-old girls were at this girl's house, and it started raining out. It was a beautiful summer night. So they got their bathing suits on and they wanted to go dance out in the rain. Mom said, yeah, it's okay, go ahead. And they go outside, and the one girl, the friend who was over at her house, kind of chickened out and stood at the doorway while the other one ran out and got struck by lightning and died right there. And it was the most horrible, tragic thing to ever read about or hear about, and I want to warn people, don't promote that because it's really dangerous. And I don't know why I got thinking about that the other day. I suppose because it's getting to be spring here or whatever, but it was such a tragic, horrible thing to have happen. So there's my, oh, I know why I got thinking about it, duh. Because that email I got, no, I mean because that layout I saw. And I just wanted to say that. Because that would be just a horrid, horrid thing to have happen. Yeah, so I'm going to first put my stuff down. Then I'll go back and stamp. Because I'm not going to, if I dug out all the stamps I want to use, there would be no place for my hands or to work. So if I could do stuff straight, it'd be nice. Oh, and then we're supposed to keep this kind of more flat than three-dimensional if we can. Just a FYI. And I did go back, I watched Carrie's video tutorial that she did on these after I started mine. And she suggested taking every other page out so that you can put more stuff in. So I've done that. Still a lot of pages. You take every other page out with a straight edge, and then you find the center and put a bead of glue down. So I've done that. Oh. There we go, right on cue. save that for movie night. All right. So basically, again, Eugene wants to put notes, and I suppose some pictures in here that her daughter-in-laws give her. And they're dropping off the kids. And I got some stuff. Alright, where'd it go? So I'm going to use this kind of as like a pocket. Okay, so I think I'm gonna work for a while and I'll be back.